Abusia mama kwa ba shonko de ba movement TV so the spotlight media so ni nyame adom na watwe foforo ni yesimui na unipse na watwe bi se kunwa nsem ne nkoma hodo mu behia se e de beba be somo no ne nya daje e de ba wabobo ano e de ba ebe somo na watwe mu yesim kunwa spotlight de ne na ye nya manyo semonde ye bo mode ahwe aseme hia me ne umienu eni na ititu eno akwakoye emofra de ebe ma yeni akohu uniso man mu aye wo no obia wo fa hodie Ghana mamra no ama ho kwan se otumi enya hwakwenya na ukuremu edimu de setime mu ni na ya mprempi na ye mu binom no eya na fa hodie ne hye ahodo bia Ghana mamra no edi ama ye no omanfo binom etitia ye fa hodie so no mpo ne ya mprempi ye ni ne ya dwen enhyeda enko hu pebre eno ho akwako hia se betumi ahwetwe nkomo ne mpo no fa hodie ukura setime mu ni tituni akoda no obetumi hu ni lempo no se obi 8 tel found so a hihye ahodo ewo ho a obetumi anam sa hihye no so atwempelifo aso akosa di krono ho na oni kura wodi sa nyamra seb no pelifo betumi atwe won ho aso a na nkomo twetwe ye de beba aba be somo na ekobi a won mo hya ban ase won na wo bo ho modi ahwe se sa hihye obedi mu tinteman kese ye de wo mo betwetwe komo ni lempo no hihye ni nyoma hodo bi a won mu eye no manga ne mu ase ebua ahwaba ni pasitne mu akonkan na nipa yeyo etumi gina pepe so pano ye de wo matwetwe ho komo won mu akyere se de konsem e wo sitefa nti prempren a ye kase ni wo studio mu ha na nya me nko na me wo ha mo ni pepi mu a wo free Starlight Foundation akachi won ma be ka yensa wo be bo amasan ko mutwetwe no ye de ahihye so Isaac Otu edi median finance kese massive horse ultra coolant tope engine coolant papa de go kemu se de be overheating betumi akongetia now radiator tank betumi abo homban pade a na eye seahorse ultra coolant ye be kamfo edi ama wende nyumwe won mo ye de ma African weather nti bo modern hwe se coolant a wo de go kemu no every seahorse for akachi eno na e papa wo de go ke mo radiator tank na be bo homban e dia ma em found engine now used to say aluminium dey say iron dey for modern hwe say seahorse ultra coolant na unsabeka when you 50-50 be boa when you 33-67 so be boa 10-19 so wo honuma ni na e be boa ama wo engine no it make it to maso e dia mo em free nsuo em go ke mu biem sad na etete apase ye jayo na bo engine no homban e free overheating ye jim krato mbra ye ba nkontwetwe wo ho no ye de be hye so ye ba si abusu ebe ma wakwa babiem na yada wasikese so afidie no movement TV ne da na spotlight media wo de netin konwa ye de eba ababa som se na medical item ho de da de chwe wansa na yi twa ye ho agen krato do Starlight Foundation ane no musin konwa na watwe mu na ya twetwe nkomo ahwe sedie wonum hihye ya hodo etefa wo boa ama sisi mu tumpon e de amatime mu fo a wonum e wo mban kan me titiro ene mofra edie Obetian a project assistant at the Starlight Foundation. O Figemu has a beboa, I made a communication on Ashisha so. Now, when Sabawa can be so excellent chain, one no a Letitia you in chief, one only your sweetie, I will free mamma be better school, one on swab a kayan or beboa, Yintia what say Hano, Ubehuno, and Tibia, who come to chain. What the beba, Abba Sonia. It's a quiet kayan, Naya found to channel. And she just were. And this, Yabema Makwaba, baby Abu, lady and gentleman.
Yamia don't be our call.
7 years.
Yeah, don't.
Starlight Foundation, so
Obia, it's a year. Yamia don't. Would you make us a pie?
Starlight Foundation, if you are now be crafting on capping, but we need to my crop pots, Yamudi, every crown will be yantem on cap. The very first time I want to kill you. Best opportunity would introduce more Mobekasi.
No correct, Sana Udi can no. Starlight Foundation, a Juma Kubi, and Shaban, I said, a young Juma dear, you didn't and I said, yɛbɛboa ama wɔn a ɛwɔ mmɔnten so ebusua ɛwɔ mmɔnten so a wonya bibi ɛnyɛ anaasɛ ɔwɔ ahihia mu kakra no ebetimi efiri hɔ anaasɛ yɛbɛma ɔmo ɔbra bi a na dwumakuo bi a ebetimi ama wɔn dwumadi a wodi no mfa so aba so betimi ɛde wɔn mma ɛne wɔn a wɔhwɛ wɔn so etimi akɔ school ɛyɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa ɛnam education ho kɛse paa education advocacy yɛma skill training and support yɛde na account yɛwɔ nnwuma bebree a yɛdi ebi ɛyɛ me nso meka ho bi teach them young let her know ne nyinaa ɛyɛ dwumadi a Starlight edi me nso meka ho bi so meka ho bi no brofo no mo ka no I am privileged and you know we project back a Starlight Foundation yɛyɛ a yɛma fan say single parents awofo a wɔyɛ ankonama ono nko a na ehwe ne ba etimi ye papa etimi ye maame ono nko a bia na situation bi ntino ne ho kania na ne buafo bi enka ne ho nti ne djuma oye no yetimi ma won ejuma soronko a twa se otimi edi twitwa ege ne ho nti ne ma omuma no scholarship ama omu de ko school ne asan ma awofo na oye single parent no so ejuma
okay na timo bo akoda no school na mo hye awofo no so
na wetimi ato aso efiri osa pepepe teno we ejuma e ba ko bu aso ali di ye shase no ye ko fourth cohort no so nti fourth cohort na be shase this year fourth cohort
achese woma woto so
enan ya ye mo san ejuma
ya na ye di padodo sen cohort ya no ni pasen na ya ana eno ye ni fixed
ye nshare that ni fixed number high ti gina situation in kofo dodo a ye benya won
okay nti mo ma akoda no scholarship amana ko school edu pempes wo ben is it for a year 2 3
yeah
it depends on situation
it depends on the situation on your assisted situation but most of the times na like a year na ti expect to say juma ye de ahye won sa no wusu betimi enya bibi kakra efrim ti 1 year e bia ye hwe oba school no ye expect say we benya akasika wo de hwe oba school no fatwo no ene ejuma na ya asan de ama no so ye bibi kakra na fa kaska wo na fatwo no so say ye giant
okay ti juma bele am
aya na mpempi no sanu ejuma ntino bakery send ya sam na liquid soup ha enuane no a de sam ne flour ebe ha enana
okay mo di dwetri ka ho ana
ye di dwetri ni bibia account ye hwese wo ho nkyereo bibia ye de ma on ye fa nyine na ye fa ho ka ye ma wo certificate ni bibia ye kire se excuse be any ho et said ye do akɔhye adwuma so ase posua adwuma wo via we nti on sankofo ni na o fa training mu ti ano ne project ba kwa ye me so me ka ho bi ana bia mo nso ye wo teach them young ye kire won mbra wo susua no ha ye kire won se enyema bebre ekoso e wa brabo mu nso no despite all these things no you shouldn't even find yourself on the street and all that we are trying to do is like early intervention. The early intervention no ye mo hunu say afi ya munya man montin so ye no de mo mbo mo homodin na mo from school sem serious na ha it is anchire e koso won mia bebre regions different regions and your all projects back so ye let her know ye kire mia wa me see on adolescent stage about their menstrual hygiene and then na impemping do some na yeni na your assumptions about these things e bin kra hu say taboo ne niama so we setting or we step in to give them this kind of training and then assistance as to how they can go about their menstrual hygiene and na enye yankwa na ye wa aboafo mo so ye na sene hospitals ejuma your form wo no mo so ya so ma yetimi asani ma we na said abayiwa no betimi edi no huni ebe obu ne nsa betimi edi no huni aside letting no
menstrual poverty pemu assessment ni mujumedia mwiti kakra do you think as a country no we've done so well in eradicating menstrual poverty
we are still on the move. Sena ejuma akwa no yankwan yentimi nya. Nti na as a country sena what kind of say me from where I sit no metimi am a recommendation. We are trying our best. I can give it maybe a 70% or something. If say ebia na nkran ase ne won ye hu ne say ebia wofo na etime bua ba nkrasi bebi na ha eya na mpempi no omo mfa ha ntumago ne niama it is happening here in Ghana. Maybe I know one kind, maybe I know one yeah, so no, yeah, me I'm craving so not me, yeah, that's fine. Rural villages near other rural areas now. These things still goes on too.
To the extent that you cry exchange sex, said before, sanitary pads and all of that.
Yeah, near my cousin, near my cousin. Yeah, try our possible best so we eradicate all these things, yeah. And then we do that through the Let Her Know project and an initiative by Starlight. You make poor baby, being so near EquiAccess and GDC, which young common, and only a share of pine, your Bafaswa, in Pala, and I say, in Nipankasa found who you know, and call for Imbunin Tia. So we most especially one I want mountain, so yeah, you who want say. As a one kind of home and I say, we are beggars, we are comfort. We all have assumptions about these people, but then we want to bridge that gap between these assumptions and what actually is the reality. And you know, and on your EquiAccess project, you see, Jina say, I bit me for the now, need limited to Accra. Mpona crampo cran easy sent me imagine other regions like what they are going through or share case studies bane niama na uti say ejumedi atwase ye de ni ko ho pa peculiar ones na yetimi asolve and institutions be to say shraj NCC omaboa ye nkofo bibia sexual exploitation say one of these more of like a rampant something at Koso. And then again, Sanko for you who so we beggars in a man, yeah, your assumption somewhere I'm robbers in Chatus one is I near man, one number bonton stress resicano, or share. And it's just surprising, say one Kaibia, you bet imagine only disabia, as some to me now, man found tuning no bomb, no, they are seen as the perpetrators in Tinansana, ye day yen some neighbor Potembia na society, Binayana yet community engagement. Na ya share impinifo ewo ho opinion leaders ewo ho no na ya share near the ensema to many more kwan o mefa so metimi so aboa ma dwumadi atese akoso nti na sa no ne ya fa so educate impinifo anya mofranko impinifo no mo so mo the education ko bitise PTA bitise asore nti na yetiminya ohene ewo yentem yetiminya assemblyman ewo yentem in this community engagement and stakeholder engagement na ya yeta ye na nsa na ye train sankofo we nyina wie na ye hwe ade e betime enyum free mu hono ma na afide ye de aba emofra no so na ye hunu se na dwumedie na ebekọ
ye beko deeper into conversation as far as EquiAccess
then equity and access so do bia benya access
ye bebe no so surely after future projects.
Sure, me das.
But yema Letitia mbrem kaka. Ente Letitia tena se ache. I know sorry kaka as and home set no so kase bisa. Bibi aboko die.
Achai.
EquiAccess. Money advocates more championing cause. Say o kan ho asem kakra ache ya. Then obeka for EquiAccess.
Okay. The American say most of the things are your church and your right and responsibilities. And our rights and responsibility always move together. So only more right or so we have responsibility as a citizen. So only more right mean being right to education. Umami do ube school. Like I say, most school there. Yet my basket in permission and permission there. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility also in say. Obey rules of the school. Obey teachers and students around you, and do your classwork and homeworks to show that you've performed your responsibility towards the right. Yeah.
Okay. In as much as right no comes with responsibilities.
That's right.
You don't get to choose which of them you would want to abide by. Rights. The rights in catch them say then the way not all neglected responsibilities are coming with the right. One mention right to education. What for sure with you beyond right to education, what other rights do they have?
Your right to life, and obi ntumi nje nkwan from sensa, because nkwan e wa odia ono so oni din obi so ntumi nje ne din fini. And our right to freedom of speech, obi ya wade a you have the freedom to talk. Obi ntumi catch us see din ase Ghana ha say no ombe catch akwala nkasa se peni kasa. Ti se peni kasa na akwala kasa ombe shatine da ombe kasa ya akwala.
Kasa basho.
Maka cho so ya kwala nti ni se wakasa sepini for kasa. Acha rights ni be.
Moving to schools, any students or kasa, moving to public spaces, gatherings are for your man for airport training. So ya mo kwa in sembe na ya mo.
As I said, we catch more about right and responsibility. Now the I am ta catch me say so many more rights and you say take away the responsibilities. Also, more yeah right now. None the responsibility no so I can. Now match because so what we all right no for responsibility now can ho. Match. A bit to say all right no who overtake right more than the responsibility. Until that's the things you are talking about.
Okay. It goes hand in hand.
Yes, please.
How beneficial is this project been to you as an individual called Letitia Urich?
Okay. Intimate me aka say me nya me right me who me right no. It me e perform me responsibilities e kan ho. Na first me share than me right until say she a Starlight no mo try about your right and responsibilities. So mo try your right no me to me kasa any other things. Now so freedom of speech now me kan it goes with responsibilities. Freedom of speech in kasa anyhow in shame penny for
and yes say freedom of speech one working as to make kasa
yeah
be one you will feel my baby
now
because I have my rights.
And yes son was saying freedom of speech no obe kasa in a good manner send am penny for ne better was no kasa oh I'm on the right no the right means to perform the responsibilities.
So, who can back in the actual wafeful? Young be handsome moving home or rights on the wall as citizens of the land. Young be handsome rights on the wall and so on. They will perform the necessary responsibilities it comes with. A word or two, who to one more. KBB Cheryl.
The American woman say. Only more right in Kwandia, men you soon anyhow. Also, you soon with the responsibility because who you soon right no sa who you soon keke in to say entry obo entry omoa utro mu right no. And funny say be a utro be about right. Now one kasa only more right no. You don't go with the responsibility. Ebe then na omoa utro mu ade no. Almost hu aye omo responsibility no. It is a would show more dear son omo be kopel and now they learn from you to do what they are supposed to do. It's a bad thing now. Almost learn from you. No so omaye they are also to bring something different in the community.
Right. Over my miss Ambra project timeline down na say mo ya kopem say project for Baby Boom and Wassisa. Planet saying for EquiAccess.
Okay, EquiAccess it has come to stay. A project Yashas and Chair Mom Senamidi can we are even into a year month be cry abedaso. Yeah, dear Nepapa Mua a idea abatana, but Sana debia yakano. Yankofobi ana asoyasne ama yetimi yesa enema wenyina ba ohwe imprempren dia ya asene so na eba ye no free CSC consortium for street children since a by a 2-year project, but then we as an organization you hunu say ebeboa your community in there per se and I say yagia to say it was say etina. So even after their contract in the be ending. Yes, please. Until after their contract in the band, that's in 2027. We are still extending it, and our doors are still open. So we person over so yeah, we are still in it.
In an unlikely event.
In an unlikely event,
Common renew after 2 years now. Funding different.
And tonight, the other two public na so yes, we will do our best to raise funds, and then again, as I said, our doors are always open. Obia or abontino or share if even if it doesn't even align with yours, share the future of the project. Now share or quiet befa so ebe citizens, and then if you are well to do, if you have it, na kan akoma say be Starlight Foundation. We are located at Adenta Oswald House, 3rd floor. Our office are always open. To be to me, have a try are taking up from the sponsorship there. Most especially as I'm quiet. Jumekwa yen shaban asne de enum sesa nima we are na etimi so yasinema yeji jumedie biara etwase yedi, but then EquiAccess there, it has come to stay. It has come to stay
after was it CSC?
After CSC, right? Yes.
But we are hoping to say CSC would
do still renew it. Yeah, as for that one, yeah.
It's expired. But music kamunya ne NGOs they are prepping at height thing on for being back and what it say NGO the pesca. What it say NGO he said they are what way to be raising funds are solicited for funds and support if your man for hope. But the intended purpose is what did you just
idea out there, no, it's a notion in people's mind. But then I'm Starlight Foundation, as credible as we are, no, we are always accountable for even $1 that you give into and I'm percent for 80 now. Say every dollar that you give will go in a very long way to impact lives out there. Will be accountable to you. And TNC Canada, most of that, is based on grants and the sponsorship. Na ebemuno and wana yejina so yedidi yenjuma locally, internationally. Maybe a granting with Rababia. Yedi and Sabisum na yedi share edi juma etwase edi, because at the end of the day yedi juma ni we report back to one a day sa grant na one buy no ni achiro say ebia sika na wo de mai ni say so because of transparency no person who jumedi anka say na yetadi na www.starlightfoundationgh.org yen jumedi ni bibiara ye no ewo ho. We are transparent to the public, said they obitimi enya I reshimu mu say ebia se me ma misika me come on you want to ntwene kwa ampa. We go in a very long way to impact lives, and then in so if remember Shirane Nasi Bre and Koma Wana Itimaso Yasene I've seen there Starlight Foundation by 2018 November. You see and Nam Sanko for you Mwasuka Cranka Crasa you 2026 and Nasenemwa. Na every sanko for internet na yes and your bompire masanko for so said you ran your from because what come seminar aye na yetimi nya bi so edi njuma
me did this after year me so me can be projects near that project you mentioned was limited to Accra for now. Yes, but with EquiAccess most of them will go beyond Accra now, because most of the issues they are crazy they don't Accra also in the rural community.
Yes, please.
More than the ever.
Yes, please.
Mobile share some money better one also. Na for 7 years
and to send out me can kind and jumedi be saying anya yonko na me this other organizations so NGO they will see the necessity for rights and education awareness nti no omo nso ewo miamia ya omo de ko ba Starlight ankasa de yen EquiAccess no se na nkofo ana ya ankasa ya gia tum se beboa de we are hoping say we can scale it up more across fence in the region of Ghana and see bit me send ma we nyina ejina emwa ha sika na ibenya no nti na yeah, can but the future way, the next step for EquiAccess there, we are hoping say we will scale it up, northern region, eastern region, wherever. Most of our projects, it's not just in Accra, something like the Teach Them Young, we visit other regions, central, eastern, yes. But then for EquiAccess there, for now it is based in Accra, I per se is scaling it up. Nibra subject fund and so
I'm for neba na money shraj. Ekabumu NCC collaborating na mobwa one futu akudo idea modebe ma perpetrators against whatever actions they are faced with mutu mechichisa fonida beyond that na yana busy
beyond that okay, so Starlight Foundation in its position say na eto de bia mofra no se on be report ya na bibi no musuru ha nti no yanso yeboa okwan foforo so ye chiche some books more you teach how be kai all the books no contained in the book near contact and the referral pathways tiam fan say obi kra ni maybe a shraj wo nim shraj number ne sa ne manema nti no when they do that reporting to shraj for na yes they take it up from there na sana imra kwan so na etwe say running your mudina or taking out from there. And then again, because of this fear and panic, I was uncle phone say, yeah, my reporting will be seminar, my reporting on a Starlight, position or Hunusa. In fact, said the problem at hand, they came up with an anonymous referral. So into Starlight, I built the system. We've not started implementing it, but then after school sa ye kokore na bebre amma kwanti no mo bansa na ye be implement na the referral pathway will now change. If you can't go personally, we have an anonymous way you can get it through Starlight. Now Starlight will do the reporting on your behalf and then they take it up from there too.
My member is Shawan very shortly. This is also mentioned here. Say usually Shraj and channel. Then I'll be catch you up for young being here. So we'll go Shraj or Papa report say wrongdoers and the amount one Yenji Womuska. Who was up on a ground Queen, so to go. And yes, a pin moon and Pocono a report say. Hearing that from you as PM.
Okay, so a colony mom co report here, and it's better because in Kuala Shraj a organization almost 30 and Kuala voice more than in Pennyphone because mostly in Kuala na ya 38 right so. They say in Kuala ni mom kwa they take the action from there. They go to the one who abused the right of the child. And Tisa Kuala ni mom kwa and they are better than the adult.
Yeah, so look into the camera and give them that assurance. Say we are Kuala Queen. So to me report it to Shraj. Say we did teach them found this one. Let's above and we gave so the rights they have as children. Okay. They said they will be seeing the right to know okay, I have this right and this person is abusing that right of mine.
Okay, until the market Madam Hofoni say obi theater right so you have the opportunity or the power to go and report to Shraj in a good way, not say a minimum right to freedom of speech. Say na me kan kasa anyhow and share opinion. So kasa share opinion anyhow. Onim say obebo. Ti so obo a o report ma Shraj na omo bam. Omo bisa mo a. Omo be say problem ni through ho. Say na me kan right always goes with responsibility. To no right no. You have to perform your responsibility. And a right ni right to freedom of speech, right to life, right to privacy, and a dear waho. It is obi theater will find who dear so. Which me call report ma Shraj, Dovsu, any other organizations. Thank you.
Na Sibia will only in the crossy baby. Beat it and the family so. Shraj Brown said that. adults to ground and say that we need to be a strategy or more. We need to be adults to a catch. Now, so be it and the family use. We are young of the casa. And so, these avenues are mentioned. Me access to any of them.
Okay, into when Ubeko Pinimua, Ujini Dipa, Bekonin Chen. No way be sano about those things. No. So, bet me abuawa. No abua. Now, Makosa place, na organization, na corporate, the owo. Inti, best thing is Ubeko Pinia, Ujini Dipa.
No, we can catch you. Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
No, dear.
Yeah, wrap up shortly with EquiAccess conversation. If there is anything beyond what we've discussed so far, you would like to share with us EquiAccess.
All right, and so for our advocacy and then engagement with stakeholders and then a community, na impempi, yeah, from the say, ebeboa, sa problems we na free on na impending for na mu almost so yeah, Juma, and I say, they are still on whatever that they are doing to violate the rights of these people. Yes, the perpetrators. So all that we are saying is these people will come into that light. Now, you per se, yeah, the banner. Ebeboa ma ye nyinaa ye live peacefully in the society and nti no sankofo we nyinaa omuhia education nti na na ye de ba map no so a ya monsom yie monfa ofe we nsom enye se bia ye be kira mo mofra no adebone se be kira abofra nkra se de obenyi we can be right mbu ade na onye se ha nti sa kra na mu education I know my right there nti sa most of the times na no na ye no shins a e wo mutirim nti no ye de tu menim se yeah, omunsum yi omfe enije ensum said the impono in their absence if there are perpetrators from baby fufra I don't know wherever they may come from now these people can stand up and then they'll have a voice and then again also no institutions and then system actually would include these street people that have left they've been left invisible when it comes to justice system. Yes, and so the main motive of as we need be no some of winning na intimate and so on as na then they can stand up for their rights. And then again finally say make us support no yet we chat to intino say Obu abontina or mwabi at the Starlight, our doors are always open. Yeah, mobile money contact, you have it to me the atuja said yeah. It's me the atuja 059 3535 826 0593 826 ubitimi edu sika afaso no reference ni EquiAccess ni o say obi ereboa say emphasis kawi EquiAccess medamase
yeah that's obesi on a project assistant the Starlight Foundation and I would say in Kano the Tisha Yorinchi eyo swini na ono so beboa nkomotwetwe he umbi hia so we are abofra no found dia wo set me muni wo banga ne mu hase ahomban ye be home so tiawa na se ye ba nkomotwetwe afoforo we chiri aye ne Starlight Foundation ebe twetwe ye ba sia